Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everyone to today's session, the session that will help you to decide to go with the CIMA programs. We have Dr. Sadiq. He has a great experience in CIMA programming, and we have Mr. Kelvin from CIMA Professional Body. And now what we will do, and also we have Prof. Taqi. He's a Deputy Chair, Board of Director and Board of Trustees of the college. And we have Dr. Ali. He's the Deputy Chair of Academic and Research Affairs. In this session, we will start with Prof. Taqi, who will talk a little bit about Gulf College before go in depth and discussion and tester sessions about CIMA and how you will study and why you study CIMA and so on. So Prof. Taqi, the mic is yours. You can tell us a little bit about Gulf College. 5 to 10 minutes, please.
Okay, I hope everyone can see my screen, yeah?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah, we can start.
Good evening. I'm delighted to be with you guys today to give you a little bit about the Gulf College. And again, my colleagues will be talking about the main topics, which is CIMA. Obviously, right now we do offer undergraduate, postgraduate programs through academic affiliation with Cardiff Metropolitan. History of Gulf College, actually we started in the year 1990 as a vocational training center. 96 we started to deliver the postgraduate. Then 2003 we started to deliver undergraduate program, and to be honest, we were very delighted in the year 2014 to move to our new campus. I'm very happy today to see that we're launching CIMA again, and to be honest, we had a lot of experience in the past in the vocational training. When you Gulf College, obviously this is a big welcome from the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kara, and Dr. Rima and David. David is very responsible for delivering English language. So if any of you or your colleagues wants to learn more, English language are being currently delivered online through UK and UK faculty members. This is Gulf College is working very closely with the industry, and those are some of the bodies, professional bodies, which Gulf College have a relationship with them. So if you need to learn more about other professional courses, you can go to the website of Gulf College or talk to any of us, and we will be delighted to talk to you. Gulf College, like any other higher education sector in Oman, we have a board of trustees, and you can see out of the 9 members, 7 are from outside Gulf College. This is to part of the quality assurance systems in Sultanate of Oman, and that does not apply only to Gulf College. It applies to any universities or colleges, whether they are private or government. In terms of the structure, we have a board of trustees, board of directors, we have the dean, and then we have 3 deputy deans, and we have a lot of centers. So whether you come and study undergraduate, postgraduate, professional courses, training courses, you are entitled for all the services which is being provided by Gulf College, and there's a lot of centers. Anyway, I've been given 5 minutes to cover my talk. So if you need any more information, you can always go to our website and you can see all the facilities which we offer. In addition to the undergraduate, postgraduate programs and the IFP. IFP is International Foundation Program. This is for the people who wants to go and study in Oman, so they can spend 1 year here in Oman and 3 years in UK. We do offer a lot of training programs. We have entrepreneurship center. We help a lot of people to start their own businesses. We have research and consultancy, and people, if they want to rent or utilize our facilities for their annual gathering or, I don't know, school graduation, then we do provide those on very small charges. In terms of the campus, if you have not seen the campus of Gulf College, I would recommend you come and meet us. Tell us when you're coming, and we will be delighted to take you around and show you all the facilities. It's, to be honest, one of the great campuses here in Muscat. We have a lot of facilities. What I'll do, I'll just play a small video. This probably will talk about the campus, and it will give you some images. So So that was a little bit of Gulf College. And if you have any inquiries, you want to visit us at any time, we will be delighted to meet you at the Gulf College. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Taki. Thank you so much for sharing this information. Dr. Sadiq now, he will present us the CIMA programs, how to deliver, and he will tell us more about himself. Dr. Sadiq, can you start now? The screen is yours and the
Okay,
mic
yeah.
also.
So, assalamu alaikum everybody, and good evening. My name is Mohammed Sadiq, and I'm the director, and I'll be leading the CIMA programs here at Gulf College. I'm very honoured, and it's a privilege to be a panelist here. And it is my wish that I can offer you something which is going to change your life. This qualification is life-changing, and I'm going to just present around about 5 to 10 minutes, and at the end of it we can do questions and answers. And I hope that this is going to be a really good investment in your future. So I'm just going to share my screen.
Search.
Okay.
Okay, we can see your screen. Just share.
Okay. So as I've said, it's a privilege at this inaugural event for the CIMA program, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. And this evening, it's an extreme privilege to be able to deliver this program at Gulf College, and offer this program to you, as a sort of a very training program which will add value to your experience. Okay, so just a bit about myself. I'm a teaching professor of some 25 years of international experience. I've taught in many countries, Oman, all the way through to Vietnam, and I'm very experienced delivering professional accountancy courses. And the CIMA is a worldwide recognized qualification. It's recognized worldwide. You can say it's a passport to the world. Okay. Also, I have a doctorate from the United Kingdom, and I also myself did the CIMA qualification some time ago. So I'm a qualified chartered accountant, and when I did the CIMA and I qualified, it did change my life. It changed my life, as I obviously now I'm delivering this program really across the globe, I could say. And obviously it's a privilege to be here in Oman as well, and especially at Gulf College. So let me just explain what is CIMA, because some of you may not know what CIMA is. CIMA, as I've said, is a Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and it is based in the UK. So this accreditation will be from a UK professional accountancy organisation, and it focuses on training and development of future accountancy professionals. So this word future is key. Yeah, CIMA is all about management accounting and how to drive your company or in the future. So this is really important, as I will pick up on later. So like it says there, a CIMA qualified accountant can help an organization gain competitive advantage. So if you're qualified as a CIMA person, you can help a company develop competitive advantage using key management techniques. So this qualification is very much in demand. Yeah, you'll be recognized worldwide by major employers. So this is something that you can add to your CV, which will make you more visible. So what am I offering you today? I'm offering you obviously a CIMA as a CIMA registered tuition provider. This is something at Gulf College we are proud of. We're a registered tuition provider. That means we will be subject to very strict quality assurance procedures from the CIMA accredited body. That means our tuition, our delivery, every aspect of how we deliver to the students will be monitored and assessed to ensure that the quality is right. Yeah, that is very important to us and our students. So my offer is to you is to look at this qualification not as a cost. Yeah, this is not a cost to you. This is take it as an investment in your future. As you have to invest in your future, and that will be profitable. Yeah, as you progress through your career. And I'm very pleased that Gulf College, with its excellence in teaching, is gonna help you on your journey to be qualified and be in really respectable jobs in the future. So that's my objective, to see every one of you succeed by this qualification, as I did maybe over 20 years ago when I did the CIMA qualification. So this is my gift, in fact, yeah, to invest in yourself, and trust me. I'm talking from experience, so it's a good course to be in. So just to say, I'm saying that this will enhance your career prospects. It'll be on your CV. Everybody needs accountants, whether you're a business student, whether you're an IT student, whether you're any organization. Everybody needs accounting. Everybody needs finance. And if you have that finance or accounting qualification on your CV, you're different from the next candidate. It makes you stand out. Yeah, it makes you able to be sat on the board of directors or in your company and talk about profit and loss, the balance sheet. Yeah, this is really good skills to have. So we are pleased to offer this to enhance your career. So what would you be, what is a CIMA professional qualification? So it's a learning system, and I will show you the system, and it enables you to, acquire the skills and competencies and mindset that is highly demanded by employers. CIMA, you can just search CIMA qualification and look at how demanding it is. Employers need qualified CIMA, staff. So this is something, end of the process at Gulf College. You will learn a lot of, from audit to money laundering, to taxation, to finance, to international accounting standards. You will learn, a lot on this course. And just to show you, here in Muscat and in Oman, these companies on the screen already employ CIMA qualified staff. So, for example, at the Bank of Muscat, Oman Aviation, the National Life and General Insurance, these all have CIMA qualified staff. So, there's something about CIMA qualification which is in demand. And my wish and my objective is for you to find, positions within these companies. So I'm just going to show you a video about, the CIMA and how it will transform you and, future businesses you will be studying at.
Our story is one of choices. Choices that have helped us focus on what matters most to make things better. For 100 years, CIMA has been serving management accountants to take businesses further and make them stronger. Our members are moving from trusted business partners to co-pilots of transformation. But disruptive forces are at work. Businesses are faced with radically new technologies. Their markets are going digital. Their customers growing skeptical. Computers are not far from overtaking human potential. The future of businesses will be decided by the capabilities of finance professionals. Our choice is to power a digital skill set and a future-ready mindset. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn, rather than purely technical knowledge, will define a finance professional's future success. We enable management accountants to be navigators of disruption and drivers of trust, opportunity, and prosperity in a complex world. Management accountants will have to be early adopters of new technology, adapt to constant change and evolving business models globally, and move from controlling costs to creating value. Our story is one of choices. We have chosen to lead the transformation beyond insights, beyond limits, beyond expectations. This is the future of finance. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So this is your future. These 10-15 minutes you spend, you're already on the journey to fulfilling your career potential. And, my aim and my time is yours. I will do everything possible to help you in your careers. I'm going to introduce Kelvin here now. Kelvin Kurian is the development manager for CIMA. And, we're very privileged to have you, Kelvin, and hopefully you can add some value to this webinar. And just tell us a little bit about the CIMA organization and how, it's going to change people's lives. Over to you, Kelvin.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sadiq, and thank you so much. I mean, to start off with, just to give you a little bit of introduction about myself. So my name is Kelvin. I'm part of the business development team in GCC, in focus with and working as part of the association that is part of CIMA as well as the American Institute of CPA. If you look at the CIMA qualification, it was something that was founded 100 years ago, and the need for CIMA sort of came in play at that point of time when accounting was one of the key main features in the industry. But when it came into management accounting or understanding of business, that is something which lacked. So our founding members were the two brothers of Unilever, the ones who created the organization, which we are all, some of the products that we commonly use on a day-to-day basis. They created the qualification CIMA and got the chartered designation from the Queen herself in London to sort of create a program that just does not focus on accounting and finance, but also focuses on business. I mean, just like the video you just saw today. the future of finance is not the same as what it was 5 years back or 10 years back, or even at the time when Dr. Sadiq himself did the professional certification. Things are changing. Things are evolving to the point where the jobs that are present now is not going to be available in the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, with COVID in place, it sort of changed the whole dynamics. We see automation taking over drastically. We see everything getting completely digitalized. It's not the system and how it used to be before, to the point where we would think about, okay, we need probably at one point in time, a company and an organization would probably have 100 to 200 accountants. But we are moving to the age where the accounting job can be done by 2 people, while you have softwares that pretty much take over the industry. So as finance professionals, how do you update yourself? And that's where CIMA comes in play, because one of the key things about CIMA is not about being a technical accountant. It's about being a business leader. Just like Dr. Sadiq said, we all aim to grow to becoming a CFO or director. You cannot become a CFO or director with an auditing background or just with a technical background. You need to have the business skills, and that's what companies are looking for. And as a qualification, we have developed over the last 100 years, not just focusing on the 4 areas of business skills, people skills, leadership skills, and the technical skills. But in 2019, we newly launched our digital skills, which purely focuses on the technical aspect of what is required for today's world. And you're going to have Dr. Sadiq, who's going to take you much more in depth to understand what the whole syllabus and what the qualification is about. And I'll be part of this discussion to speak more and further and help you and support you through the journey. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can you just see my screen again?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Cool.
Okay, so thank you very much, Kelvin. I think we're extremely lucky that we've got Kelvin, on hand to, answer any questions on about, the CIMA qualification. Well, thank you very much for that, Kelvin. So, I'm here to help you. I've made the admission process very simple as ABC. It's not complicated. You will register with Gulf College through a Survey Monkey, which we can share with you. We will check your application, and if you've done some accounting qualifications previously, we can take that into account, and we'll look at some exemptions, but that will be a case-by-case basis. I can give you a general overview today, but you may get some exemptions. For example, if you have an accounting degree from Gulf College, you'll be exempt from 4 papers of CIMA. But I can discuss with you, and I'll be available over the next few weeks to take your questions. And obviously you will get your admission letter with a quotation. We will register you with CIMA UK, because the accreditation, this is step B. We will do that for you, because you're getting your certificate from the UK, which is from the professional body. And then step C, you will start the course, and I'll just tell you a little bit more about the course as we progress through this presentation. So it's not a complicated procedure to register and to admit you. Make it as easy as possible and welcoming as possible as well. So the admission process, then, we are open for admission, and we've got the registration periods from right after this webinar right the way through to the 8th of January. Admission is open. You will make an application in the first instance through the Survey Monkey, and that will ask you for your personal details and maybe some additional details, maybe your CV. Once I get that, I will check your application on an individual basis, case by case, check that you have any exemptions that you can qualify for, and then I will offer you a quotation and offer letter to join the course. So we are very contactable, whether by email, whether by WhatsApp. Yeah, I will speak to you in person, each and every one of you. So rest assured. So I'm offering you, these are the whole of the papers on CIMA. But so the first 4, BA 1, 2, 3, 4, is the entry. Yeah, if you've not done any accounting before, you will do as from the screen BA 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm offering this on a flexible basis, whether you want to do a weekend course, whether you want to do a day course, or whether you want to do an evening course. We can accommodate you. And the numbers on the screen are the dates, say for example on BA1, which will be, say if you chose a weekend, it will be delivered on the 2nd, on the 9th, on the 16th, on the 23rd, on the 30th of January. So each teaching block will be roughly about 4 to 5 hours. In total, yeah, you will get 72 guided learning hours per module. So for example, BA1, you will get 72 hours of support, yeah, as tuition and guidance to help you through that module. Okay, and you know, you can choose the time to suit your availability. I understand some of you may be working or even doing a different qualification. You know, these are individual modules. Yeah, you can take them, you know, when as how you wish to do. So I'll come back to the screen if you need to. So this is the entry point for CIMA. This is the qualification entry point. So you will do BA 1, 2, 3, and 4. As I've said, that each is timetabled, you know, at a weekend day or evening, and each will get maybe 4 or 5 hours of teaching per session. So for example, on the 2nd, yeah, it will be 1 session, on the 9th, on the 16th, and in total, you know, over the weeks, you will get 72 hours. After the 21st, after the delivery, then you're able to sit your examination. So, you know, after you complete the 4 papers, you will get the CIMA certificate in business accounting from CIMA London. This is well recognized qualification. This will go on your CV. Your employers will start to recognize you. In addition to the certificate from CIMA, you will also get, a recognition certificate from the Higher Education, Ministry of Oman. So there's 2 certifications, one from CIMA, one from, a certificate from the Higher Education sector, Authority of Oman. So, it's win-win, yeah. So, after you've done the 4 entry point qualifications, then you have an additional, you've got, additional papers to do. You've got 4 levels here, 1, 2, 3, and the operational case study. And then you go on to the next level, and then the final level is this strategic level. So in total, you have 12 papers to becoming, a qualified chartered accountant with CIMA status. So each level will give you a certificate. Yeah, each level will give you a certificate, and as I've said, each module you will get, a certificate from the Oman Higher Education Authority as well. So there's clear progression, clear things. You'll be gaining something to put on your CV, which is good. It is good all round for your profile. So, as a chartered accountant with CIMA, you're obviously going to gain the technical skills, the day-to-day skills of a chartered accountant. And what Calvin was saying, that in addition, you're getting business skills. A lot of other chartered accountancy, don't business acumen, this business skills. You need this, whether you want to start your own business, whether you work for, Bank of Oman, or you need these. You need people skills, importantly, and leadership skills. So this is what you will stand for as a CIMA member. Yeah. Okay. Once you've done one module, once I have taught you one module and we have done the 72 hours, then you're open to do the exam. The exam will be computer based. The exam will be conducted on site at Gulf College, Pearson Center. This is a major advantage of Gulf College. Yeah, you will be able to complete the course and then, you know, attend the Pearson VUE and do the assessment online. This is on demand. That means it's available anytime. Yeah, for the objective test ones at the top. It means it's available anytime you are ready, whether you want to do it today, tomorrow, next week, when you are ready, you can do it. It's 90 minutes and you get your result instantly. There's some papers that you need to do, you need to book for example, the higher level papers, the case study. So then we have to follow some dates from CIMA, but there are 4 sittings per year, and they are also available at Pearson online. So this is good about the examination. It's online, it's available at Gulf College, very convenient. You know, you can, you know, God forbid that if you fail, you can do it again in 48 hours and then again in another 48 hours until you pass. And this is why I and, you know, the teaching team at Gulf College are here to support you, you know, every step of the way to help you qualify. I've just shared this again, that, you know, you will get this SurveyMonkey link, and please, you know, this 15-20 minutes on this seminar is a step in the right direction. So please do complete, and, you know, complete it and try our, you know, test our teaching excellence, and you'll be very, very much surprised that, you know, how we will offer this program. Okay. So I'm just gonna has anybody got any? Dr. Hatem, should we do questions before I go on to the taster session, or are we okay to go ahead?
Yes, good. Can we just give them 5 minutes so that they may have questions? So please,
Yeah.
if you have any question, just write it down in the question part. If you have any questions, how to register and what CIMA can do and how you register in CIMA, just write any question.
Yeah.
It is in your mind, we will answer it.
Please feel free.
Kelvin,
you know, we're here for you. We're working with you, you know, to you know, to get the best out of this webinar. You know, so feel free to any questions, any doubts at all.
Okay, just a second. Here I have a questions through WhatsApp, so let me read it for you. They are asking, how's the difficulty of the examination, Dr. Sadiq or Mr. Kelvin?
Okay, you know, this word difficulty, you know, I don't use the word difficulty, because if you start to talk about difficulty or how hard it is, then, you know, we're not in a good position. So, you know, any qualification requires your time. You have to give it the time, the respect, and then we can overcome anything. Yeah, it's important that you have good tuition, and this is our major advantage at Gulf College, that we can offer you the tuition from, you know, I've got over 25 years of teaching this qualification. So, you know, the key things like, you know, Calvin will tell you that, you know, you need to have exam technique. This is some of the things that books won't tell you. Yeah, exam technique. So I'm not going to say it's difficult. Yeah, I'm going to say, yes, I need your time. I need your focus. And because, you know, at the end of the day, they have to give you a certificate. You have to put some time in. So, you know, I'm not going to say it's difficult, but, you know, I need your time, you know, and, you know, commitment. Okay. And Calvin, would you say that?
Yeah, I mean, just
Calvin, do you have something to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important factor is every professional certification, whether it's CIMA or any other certification, I mean, they're not tough if you have the right support. I mean, a lot of students, what happens is when they go through the CIMA qualification or any other certification, they feel that you can do sort of on a self-study basis and you're able to crack it up. If you have the strong knowledge on the technical aspect of it, it should be easy. But let's say when you do not have that support, it's always best to reach out to classes, and that's exactly what Gulf College is offering. Giving you that full-on support, the hands-on support, not just on focusing towards the learning material, but even focusing towards the exam techniques, guiding you through the process on how to crack the exam. And that's one of the key factors. As long as you have that side by side, no qualification is hard. I can see there's a question on the chat as well saying whether ACCA or CIMA, which one would you recommend? I think the first misconception which everyone needs to sort of get out of their head is that CIMA and ACCA are two different qualifications. If you look at ACCA, it's purely focusing into auditing and taxation, while CIMA focuses on the management accounting, finance, and business. So what is important for you to understand is what is your requirement? What do you want to specialize in? What is your profession that you want to take in? So if tomorrow you're looking to become an auditor, working in the tax side of a business, or external auditing or internal auditing, at that point in time, then ACCA should be the best qualification for you. But if, let's say, you want to become a CFO, you want to become a director, you want to get into consulting, you want to focus towards managing your own business, at that point in time, an ACCA qualification will not help you. That's where you have the CIMA qualification. It gives you the whole foundation on focusing purely into management accounting. That's the major difference that you need to sort of understand. So again, it's open to every single student to choose and feel how they want to go about it, and that's how you go.
Okay, good.
I'll just add to
well,
that.
now we have
Thanks for that. Yes, sorry, yeah. So you will not be disadvantaged by doing the CIMA qualification. It's just as robust. It's just as worldwide recognized as any other qualification. So you will not be disadvantaged anyway, whether you have one or the other. But CIMA, I should say, well, is a more rigorous and more robust qualification. It's recognized, in the UK and worldwide. In addition, as well as the CIMA qualification from London, UK, you will get the AICPA from USA as well. Is that right, Kelvin?
The CGMA designation. So with our joint venture that we have with the American Institute of CPA, we have created the joint qualification, which is called CGMA. That is the Chartered Global Management Accountant designation. So as a CIMA member, you get the privilege of getting the direct certification on that. And not just the CIMA and CGMA. So we do have reciprocal agreements with various other professional certification across the globe. So if, let's say, if some of you look to plan to migrate to Canada, you can apply for the CPA Canada without taking any exams. If, let's say, you are looking to move towards Australia, you get the option to take just one. You just have to do one exam at CPA Australia and gain the direct membership as well. So you see the qualification. The most important factor to understand is, as a person, you can have maybe 10 different designations, but what matters is what choose that works for you. We've got 667,000 members globally, and that just shows we are not just focused on UK or US. It goes all the way from US to Australia. You see the difference that comes in, and that's the whole thing. Just like Dr. Sadiq said, it's a global passport. At the end of the day, we're not investing into something that is focused to one area. We want something that opens up opportunities for us, and that's the thing. I mean, the world is changing. We cannot go with this old system. Even just having a degree or having an MBA is not enough. That's what employees are asking for, and employability is one of the main key things that CIMA focuses on, and this is what you have.
Thank you, Kelvin. Your employees are after professional qualification. Sorry,
yeah, Dr. Sadiq, here we have repeated questions which we need to discuss more about. Where do I register? Do I register directly to CIMA or to Gulf College? Can you tell us a little bit about the registration?
So in the first instance, you will complete the Survey Monkey first.
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect.
So that's number one. You complete the Survey Monkey, and then I will contact you. Then I will take you through the process. I will, with you and with my team, then register you with CIMA London. Yeah.
Okay.
So your first thing is to complete the survey.
For the registration, what fees do I have to pay? What about the fees? How can I pay this one?
For CIMA.
Yes, after the quotation, you mentioned in your presentation, first step is monkey survey. They will fill in, they will upload their qualification, and you will give them quotation. Is that right? And
yes,
then,
yes. So I will give them a quotation, including the CIMA registration fee, which will help. A very simple process, which will help you to complete. Whether you come, on site at the college or when online. I can help you with that. Yeah.
Can you show us the tuition fees of each paper, if is it available?
Yes, I can do. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Sorting this one.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, take your time now.
Okay. Can you see my screen, everybody?
Yes, we can, but if it would be better to read it. PA1, it will cost 270, isn't it?
Yes,
From
so I'll just read it from the
PA1
top.
yeah, from
So all
PA1
the entry
to
level,
PA,
let me just say, all the BA1, 2, 3, 4, the tuition price is 270 OMR.
with the registration of CIMA or without?
Yeah, for each module, 270 for each module.
Included the registration with CIMA or without?
No,
Only the
registration will be extra, will be around about 40 OMR for registration with CIMA London.
Okay, registration is 40 OMR and then tuition is 270. Okay, good.
270, yeah, but the registration with CIMA London is one-off, is one time only. Yeah.
One time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What about this price? Do you think is it reasonable with other institution, or what do you think? Tell us about the.
This is highly competitive. This is you getting 70 guided learning hours for each module. You know, and you're getting the taught program, you're getting, you know, all the, you know, the experience, etc. So this is a competitive price. Yes.
Okay, good. And E1 to what is it? To operational case will be.
Yeah. So they are then 600. So the E1 is 475 OMR, and then the case study goes up to 610 OMR.
Perfect. And then the management level will be.
Then the management level is roughly the same, around about 600 OMR, and that's a maximum it will go to bar the final case study. So, you know, these are very competitive prices, and I think we can say we offer something special because we're going to give you that really good teaching experience. This is something money can't buy. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now we have another question. Is it necessary to be actively working in the industry to participate in CIMA course? This is
not at all. Not at all. You don't have to be actively employed. This is something which is a misconception that you have to be working in an accounting department. No, you know, you can do the qualification without being employed. You know, you can be, you know, in a different sector, not employed, unemployed, yes. So there's no requirement to be employed at all.
At all. Okay, good. Can the courses be delivered slowly online? It is online only. Is it a blended or it's completely
initially, yeah, it will be blended. It will be a blended delivery. You know, so this is obviously the, you know, the way forward to be blended. You know, and offer that support and guidance in
what
real
if
time.
I need it only online, doctor? This is what he's asking. What I need it only online. I don't need the hours that will be face to face. I need just online.
So in that case, that, you know, I will do each one on a case-to-case basis. So once you've applied, please, you know, state that you want to do online only, and then I can take this up. You know, each person's special. Yeah, I will talk to each person separately. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, here, can I still register if I am not work? Okay. We answered it. Do I need to register? Okay, we answered this. Where can I find my contact ID once I have clicked on finish at the end of the, for example, how you will send me the confirmation that I am registered with CIMA or with the Gulf College, and which platform you will use?
Once you know, you will go to CIMA Global. On the CIMA Global, you will have a unique ID number and password, and then you are into the CIMA organization's you know, portal, On the portal, there are, as Calvin will tell you, there are a vast amount of material, of information. So, you know, there is, like you say, Calvin, how many students have we got worldwide, CIMA?
We have over 220,000 members.
220,000. So, you know, there's a lot of resources. So you'll have your own password and user ID for CIMA. Yeah. And that will stay with you for life.
So the registration is pretty simple. You just go to cimaglobal.com. Down the top right corner, there's a register icon. You put in your details in case if you've done your degree, you've done your master's, you can upload your documents. We will map your exemptions. We'll let you know at what entry point you will come in. And that's also something which Gulf College will be taking care of on the side.
Yes. And, this is the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will help you every step of the way. Yeah, every step of the way.
The question is, do I need to register with CIMA before I enroll in the course?
No.
Now, Dr.
No, after.
It can be done after.
Yeah. First, they can.
So once you register with Gulf, once you register with Gulf College, and then I will contact you, and then we will register together.
First, we'll get your exemptions and everything verified. Once those things are done, then we complete the registration process.
Yes.
Yeah. One last question. What about Gulf College students? Will you give them any discount, Dr. Sadiq?
You know, we're here to support students and help them in you know, the career progression. You know, I'm sure that you know, we can offer something. You know, and you know, I'll speak to you on a case-by-case basis. But we will look after. We always look after our students as much as we can. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I will just continue with the presentation. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Doctor, can you everybody see my presentation?
Yes, we can. Yes.
Okay, so this is just to show you, you know, what you'll be getting from your learning at Gulf College's CIMA program. So, for example, one of the modules we'll be doing is management accounting. Now, you know, management accounting, I would say, is every organization needs management accounting, needs internal focus. Yeah, because if you don't know what's happening in your own company, yeah, you're going to be difficult. Yeah, you'll be difficultly navigating your way in the real world. So one of the topics is management accounting, which will talk about sort of, you know, how you make decisions, how you create budgets, how you make decisions in the short term and long term, how you look at risk and uncertainty. So, you know, for example, you know, at these times, this climate is so risky and uncertain. You know, every company, whether you are, you know, Oman, whether you are Emirates, whether you're Bank of Oman, everything's uncertain with this COVID situation. Yeah, so, you know, as a CIMA management accountant, you'll be able to, you know, help companies, you know, get through this or any sort of, you know, environment. Okay, so this is a key skill you will learn as you know, as a CIMA management accountant. And even with this module P1, if this is on your CV, this will send a clear message to future employers that this person is qualified, you know, in management accounting. So this is where, you know, you don't have to be completed all the qualification module by module. You will put on your CV, and this will get you more visible. You know, more your skills will more be transferable from organization to organization. So that's one of the modules. The next module is financial reporting. So whereas management accounting is internally focused, financial reporting is external focused. So you'll be able to report, yeah, to external regulatory bodies, yeah, through, you know, development of or preparation of financial statements. So every organization will produce an income statement, a statement of financial position. You will learn about the principles of taxation and managing cash and working capital. So these are real life skills. as I've said, that even if you start your own business, you will be, you need to know about financial statement. What's my income? What's my expense? What's my profit? How much tax will I have to pay? What's my cash flow? Yeah. And when, so these are life skills that everybody needs in this world. So this is again a module, F1 module, and this is an investment again in your future. And you need to be confident to speak about finance with not only your colleagues, in a workplace or generally. Yeah, this is a good skill to have for the amount of cost. So the cost and benefit, there's more benefit than the cost. Another one will be managing performance. So every organization needs to manage its performance and create value. Managing people and managing projects. So, your manager at work will give you a project maybe to manage, and this is a key skill that you need, and this is what CIMA is offering above any other qualification. And, as we progress through the qualifications, right from the E, to the, the top level CIMA, you'll be learning things like enterprise risk, strategic risk, cyber risk, which is something big now. This is a big agenda for every organization in the world. Cyber risk. You're looking at financial risk and business valuation. You'll be looking at strategic control and capital investment decision making. There are lots to learn. There's a lot of learned about group accounting. This is something, each one of these will be appearing on your CV. And yes, we will deliver the module, we will help you pass, but that's not where our journey stops with you. We will construct your CV and show you how to, present it on your CV. So, we're not going to just abandon you after every module. You'll be supported right the way through. Hopefully I can help you all the way to, being recognized by employers. So that's my objective. So that's just to give you a flavor of, I'm not going to go, too deep into, giving you a, in-depth lesson about each one, but it's something to look forward to, as you progress in your journey. Doctor, I think I'm nearly at the end of my presentation. So I'm welcoming really any other panelists or anybody, or Kelvin, or anybody wants to ask any questions, or we've still got time. It's just to discuss anything at all.
Yeah, thank you, Doctor. Thank you. It was a good tester session. At least, that we know some information about managing accounting, although I'm an IT guy, but I'm keen to register to this course since it's alive. Thank you so much, Dr. Sadiq. Okay, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Kevin, would you like to say anything about that tester session, about Dr. Sadiq tester sessions? If you need to add anything about the modules he just mentioned that will help the students improving their career.
I mean, Dr. Sadiq is a specialist, so he knows exactly on the technical terms. But I mean, if I have to add in a few things, I mean, yes. The CIMA qualification, again, it's not just for finance professionals. It opens up to everyone. We have doctors, engineers from various different backgrounds, IT sectors, who come and pursue the qualification because, like, I mean, no matter what, we need the most practical exposure within finances in our blood. No matter how, whether it's managing our personal expenses or our personal needs, we all do management accounting. We all do finance. And I mean, apart from that, it's important for us to be relevant in today's world. And this is professional certifications is the way to the future. I mean, gone are the days where we could just hope and have just a degree or just an MBA qualification that would keep us relevant in the market. And this is the best part. And again, you've seen few of the companies that you saw that is based out just in Oman. I mean, it's not just them. We are partnered up with the top global brands across the world, from companies from Apple to Google to Facebook to Netflix. And these are some of the companies that we all dream to work with. And that's the best part. It's your global passport. Take this chance while you're at university or just working professionals. Just begin your career. This is the best time to gain one. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Dr. Sadiq, this is... I have a
I
question
would
here.
just say that, sorry, go on, Dr. Tamir.
Yeah, I have a question from the audience. He said, what would be a realistic time frame to progress through all the modules? He interested from first level to the end. Okay, what's the time frame? Do you think 3 years,
Okay.
2 years?
So this is highly dependent on the individual's time. If they have time, there is no reason, they should complete within 2 years. They could complete within 2 years. If they have the time commitment, a minimum, so I would say 2 years to complete everything. Yeah.
I mean, just to add on to what Dr. Sadiq said, just to add on, I mean, we have students who have completed the qualification even within a year's time. It purely depends on how much time you're able to put in, and obviously keeping in mind, I mean, we do consider candidates with previous qualifications as well. So with that, you get exemption, so you're able to accelerate.
Let me tell you, because I know this guy. He's from, I mentioned this, from the beginning. He will take, which one is P1, I think PA1. He will start with PA1 till the case study. So how long will it take him? A realistic time frame? Is it 2 years, 3 years?
Realistic time frame could be 2 to 3 years. Again, and also just to add on, like, I mean, it depends on him. If he's got a lot of time on his hands, he's able to dedicate himself fully. He can complete the qualification even in a year and a half's time. There's no timelines. So CIMA does not have a timeline. You can take, I mean, it's not optimal to take 3 to 4 years to complete the qualification. It's completely up to the student. If they're able to give him the time to finish the qualification within, it depends on their own personal target. If they wish to complete within a year, they can complete within a year. If it's 2 years, they can complete in 2 years, up to them.
Yeah. And now, each level you will get a certificate from CIMA. But I think the thing is to take one module at a time. That's important. Rather than thinking about how long it's going to take, time flies. The important thing is to get on the line. Is to take the first step to change your life.
Yeah. Okay, let's take one module, first one, Doctor, P1. Now, this one you mentioned, how many days? Let's say 6 weekends. How many in your time frame?
Yes, six weekends.
6 weekends.
Yes, 6 weekends. Will be conducted maybe to 4 or 5 hours per session, which is ample time. In addition, you will get, in total, on and offline, you will get 72 hours support, guided learning hours support.
Okay, good.
With exam technique, so I think that is very, very generous time, for the students. Yeah.
Dr. Sadiq, I will take it as a student's perspective. Now, I will tell you, I will take this course. Okay, you are saying 72 hours, right? 72 hours, I will finish my learning process. Okay, then should I take the exam immediately, or should I wait for preparation?
No, within the 72 hours, that will include exam preparation, exam technique. So yes, after 72 hours, of course, take the exam instantly.
Yeah, we are talking about 6 weeks, which means month and a half.
Yes, after 1.5 months.
Let's say 2 months if he's a busy guy. 2 months. Now each paper 2 months. We have 4 papers in 1 certificate, right?
Yes.
So 4 multiply 2, which means 8 months he can finish first certificate.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, this is a realistic time frame.
Yeah.
Okay. What else, Dr. Sadiq, you can add, and Mr. Calvin, before we end our session?
Nothing much on my side. In case anyone wants to reach out to me, you can connect me with me on LinkedIn, or you can send us an email to the Dubai, to our Middle East email ID, and I'll be more than happy to support you and guide you on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Calvin.
Okay, so lastly, I want to say that, I started this presentation at the beginning, and I said that, this is going to be, I keep saying it's going to be a life-changing program. You need to take the initial step with us and come on the journey. And this is regardless of whether you're doing other study, if you're doing a completely different, program, there's no reason why you cannot do one module at a time to suit you. Something you can put on your CV, which is going to get you recognized, because at the end of the day, we all need to be, in the business or in a job.
And
So,
the admission process will start tomorrow, Doctor. You will start
Yes.
contacting the students and give them the quotation that you are mentioning.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so I
what
look
if,
forward to seeing everybody and speaking to everybody. So unless anybody else, I think we're gonna close it there, Doctor.
okay, good. And the admission period, it will be 2 weeks, right?
It will be 2 weeks. Yes, please. Obviously, we expect to be, a large demand. We expect to be a demand, so please register, as soon as possible to avoid disappointment.
And your WhatsApp is there. Thank you so much, Doctor. Really, you did a great job tonight.
Thank you very
And
much.
let me see, Dr. Ali, would you like to add anything before we end? Prof. Taqi, anyone from the panelists?
I would like just to thank Dr. Muhammad and Mr. Calvin for this excellent presentation. You make it clear as crystal, and you make it very attractive. Even Dr. Haytham want to do it. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay, who's else with us? Prof. Taqi is there? Okay. So thank you so much. And if you need anything, as Dr. Sadiq mentioned, his WhatsApp has been sent, and the registration form, URL form, will be sent to you after this presentation. It's been recorded. And if you need anything, just WhatsApp me or WhatsApp Dr. Sadiq, and inshallah we will be contacting you within 2 weeks, so that for those who have more clarification, we will explain more and more to get you in the class, inshallah, 1st of January. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin. Thank you so much, Dr. Sadiq.
It's a pleasure to see everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.